right. Thank you.
Good day to all of you. Before I proceed, let me first say that it is such a great honor standing in front of you and on hearing out in what I have to say. Now, without further ado, earlier the leader of the government side had said that there is a thing that we call safe sex by using the use of condoms and contraceptives. But again, as stated by the leader of the opposition, that there is no such thing as safe sex, only because by using these condoms and contraceptive pills. But it does not clearly states that there is a 100% that we can avoid the teenage pregnancy or even sexually transmitted diseases like AIDS and HIV. And we strongly believe that sex education should not be taught, simply because although with the prior knowledge of it, do you think it will stop them from doing it? No, because as teenagers grow, same goes for their curiosity. They have, especially with things like this. And wouldn't you think it will be awkward to teach this kind of things? It is embarrassing for a teacher to teach this because it is not a neutral subject. Also, it involves the privacy of each individual and simply because it concerns the private issues, not just the body itself but also our well-being. Plus, people nowadays are not open-minded. As to such, they can easily do these things, especially with the knowledge they can obtain. Also, the topic of sex and sexual activity is a very sensitive and delicate matter. Not everyone wants to know what can be done with such things, especially if it will be taught to them in all of its details, because sex is truly a private matter. The knowledge of sex is also the loss of innocence. Also, wouldn't you think it's shocking if a parent asks their children and what have they learned in school? And suddenly, yes. Thank you, but I will entertain you. As I was saying, wouldn't you think it is shocking if a parent asks their children and what have they learned in school? And suddenly the child talks about sex here and sex there. It's not a matter to be taught in schools, because it cannot stop them from doing it, but it can encourage them, because now that they have learned a safe way to have sex anytime, anywhere, and sooner or later, they'd be exposed to it with the use of condoms and contraceptive pills. If suppose they were caught and were still minor of age, where would you think the blame would go? Of course, to the school which they study from, and what will be the effect? A bad reputation to that school, low rates of student enrollees, low payment rates, which can lead in the decision that the school should be closed because of the incident, and it can happen because why would the school teach such private things to their students? And wouldn't you think that it lessens or it loses the amount of respect to our body and moral if this will be taught to us? In summary, sex education should not be taught, because it is not a topic one should really learn about. It is such a sensitive matter that one should have learned from an early age and even knowing something from it. It cannot change the fact that it won't stop things to do such things, because it only gives them such great amount of idea or steam to do it, because according to us Filipinos, masarap ang bawal, hindi ba? That is all. Thank you for listening. Again, good day to all.